guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Tina and today I'm going to the Montana County Fair. It's gonna be hot. It's like supposed to be 102 degrees today. It is 9 o'clock in the morning. It's already hot. And I want to look amazing going, right? I'm probably just gonna be walking around. We might hit a few rides. Definitely gonna hit some fair food. Doing things like that. I just want to look fabulous. When it's that hot though, foundation totally melts off your face. I could use a BB cream or something, but I really wanted to see how this technique that I've seen from Toddy and other people work. This is a deodorant. It is aluminum free. This one's by Ebates and it's in apricot. It looks like this. It's just clear. It hasn't been used at all. I bought it specifically for this and they said to just put this on your face and now I'm scared. So I'm gonna do that and then I'm gonna put on my foundation and come back after I do my makeup and we'll talk about it and I'll do a check-in and let you know if this works at all or if you're just putting weird crap on your face. Oh, so freaking weird. So weird. I think you're supposed to focus in areas you mostly sweat in, and that's the little chunks all over my face. Go me. Okay, I'm just gonna flake those off my face and then rub in. I already see a problem here. I don't know how they do this so this doesn't happen. I'm getting little pieces of deodorant that have balled up a little bit. Maybe they picked a better deodorant than I did. I want to get under my eyes because I sweat down here. Ruins my concealer. Here's what I can tell you right now is I have a sticky face. Not like crazy sticky, and I still have stuff on it from this. I obviously should have did that first. So if you do this and you get those little edges, just knock them down with your finger before you put it on your face, or you're gonna have them on your face and it sucks, so don't do that. That was my mistake. But I hadn't seen anybody go like, hey, by the way, when you first pull up a new one of these, because you don't want to use one on your face, that's gross, you should definitely, you know, make the edges not all weird so it doesn't leave them on your face. Nobody said. I'm tacky. Like, if I wanted to put on lashes right now, totally could. I'm gonna use my two foundations together that one, look amazing on my skin, and two, last the longest for me. So I have Tarte Hydrating Shape Tape and Wet n Wild Photo Focus. I combine these two together for a perfect shade match on me. And I do it weird, and I know that. Just take my Wet n Wild color, and this is a brand new Wet n Wild, so it's really drippy. Dot this around my face as though I'm not actually using two colors. I don't overdo it. Now I'm gonna go in with my Tarte Shape Tape. Dude, that's getting low. I have a backup of it. It's amazing how much you go through with this, considering you're literally just using little dots of it at a time. That's all I need of those two. And now I'm just gonna blend it in with my dead looking sponge. So I see people talk about when they put oil on their faces, they get tacky, I assume like this, and that it helps their foundation stay on. My skin doesn't do that. When I put oil on my skin, it gets slippery and everything just falls right off it. I've used lots of kinds of oil, so I don't know. My foundation went on perfect. And see, perfect shade match. If you try this super lazy technique of blending your foundations, make sure you know, like, you do it a couple times because you can really mess it up doing it that way. But I've been doing it that way for a long time. I have a good idea of the ratio I need. Otherwise, if you don't and you are trying to get an exact shade match, you're gonna have a problem. But I got tired of putting it on my hand, mixing it up, putting it on my face, losing product on my hand. So this is my way of doing it, sort of cheat sheet way, I guess. My skin looks nice and even. My shade matches perfectly. I'm good to go. So I will be back in just a minute with me all glammed up. Okay, I'm back. I had a total mascara mishap. I hate it when I blink before it's dry, and for some reason mascara dries slower when it's hot than it does when it's cold. No idea why. So that's my completed look for the fair. The most important step, setting spray. I'm gonna take a little bottle of Make It Last with me and a little bit of pressed powder and my lipstick. That's all I'm taking. I'll be doing a check-in later today. I'm trying to make this stay put, but we'll see what happens because it's a fair, it's hot, who knows what we'll be doing. Alright, I will talk to you guys later. I'm back from the fair. I look like hell. I cannot wait to take my bra off. I did this look about 16 hours ago. It's been a day. It's definitely worn. It's definitely been through the ringer. It was very hot. I was sweating. We attended some stunt dogs where they were jumping into the thing of water. We went to the chili cook-off. We drank a lot of strawberry lemonade. It was a long day, and this is what I'm left looking like. I did change my lipstick, and now my lipstick also looks like hell. My lipstick wasn't what we were worried about anyways. We all knew that wasn't gonna last 8 to 10 hours. Like, come on. The rest of it, let's look at it. The other thing that happened today was I had a severe allergy attack. So my eyes, I looked like I was crying. My concealer and the bottom lash line were gone within an hour. I walked out the front door, the pollen or whatever it was hit me. It did not go well. I stopped by Ulta and picked up some waterproof mascara just to get some mascara on my lower lash line. It did the job. Now my eyes themselves look like hell. You can still see remnants of my look, but it is not good. Totally flaking my mascara right now. Because a second ago it wasn't. It's like it's falling apart as I'm standing here. We're just gonna see how much foundation is left after everything I put this through, and if there's anything left for me to take off. You can still see my blush right here and stuff, but you know, how much actual foundation do I still have on? I don't know of any foundation that holds up to an 18-hour day or any way to get it to. Oh, there's quite a lot on me still. Sometimes when I take off my makeup, it will take a makeup wipe and a couple of these. I just went through this one already. It's full of foundation. I think I had on more foundation than I thought I did. This whole thing is just full of it, and now mascara. If you ever start taking off your makeup and like you can feel the salt from your sweat, the antiperspirant really did cut down on the sweating. I was in the top of a barn today for an exhibit. My husband was drenched within just a few seconds, and I was not. I do think that this method of putting down an antiperspirant really does help with that, but it's not going to be a miracle worker, you know? I mean, just like your underarm deodorant, I think there's a point at which you're sweating and you're just not going to make it stop. You know what I mean? It's gonna happen. This was some eyeliner I swatched on the back of my hand because I used that Smashbox Rose Gold Flex eyeliner, and it's still there. That stuff comes right off with a makeup wipe, but it does not come off with anything else. I also made this terrible mistake because I bought sunscreen before I left. Get in the car, trying to get it open to start putting it on, and the spray part never worked. I could not get it to work for anything. So I stopped at Ulta and they had this Pacifica one. It was $6 and I just grabbed it. I didn't read anything beyond sunscreen SPF 68. I got to spray it on myself and I'm like, why am I turning brown? It was a spray on bronzer sunscreen. And that stuff, I don't know. I'm gonna need to try that like when I'm not confused and not knowing what I'm doing, because I didn't like it at all today. And I ended up trying to wipe it off. But what it left on my skin was actually very pretty, so I don't know if maybe I just got too much on, because I was like literally just caking it on like you do sunscreen. I went through like 1.5 of these, so I probably lost a majority of my foundation today. You could still see remnants of my look, as I said, but after 18 hours and standing in 106 degrees in a barn surrounded by, 60 of your closest friends, I don't know how much makeup is gonna hold up. It actually held up pretty well until right before we started coming home from the fair, and just several things happened, and I think it just really messed with it. Because before that, my son had actually commented on it while we were eating and was like, why are you wearing yellow eyeshadow? And I was like, because I want to, because I made a strawberry lemonade look and I liked it and I loved the look. I do think that the guru thing of using the antiperspirant on your face, it does work, but it isn't going to perform miracles. That's the bottom line. Nothing does, right? But it probably would hold up. Like if you were for a few hours on your wedding day or photo shoot, probably a great idea, because you're under lights and the lights are super hot, so you start sweating and your makeup comes off, and that's not good. I do think in that way, for those uses, it's probably great. I don't think using it every day would ever be a good idea. If you live someplace where it's really hot all the time, there has to be better options for you. If you've tried this, I'd love to hear from you and what you thought of it, how it worked for you. If you've been to the fair this year, I'd love to hear about that too, because we had lots of fun. And I forgot to take any pictures. Our family doesn't really do pictures, and we just don't think about it at the time we're enjoying things. And today was very enjoyable. We had a lot of fun. I will talk to you guys later. Bye!